Okay, Bola Ahmed Tinibus has been sworn in as the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria. And many Nigerians are disappointed. They are like, why would the big countries of the world send delegates to that inauguration ceremony, even when the case is still in court? United Nations did not do anything about it. They are disappointed. Nigerians are disappointed. But I laugh and I shook my head because they don't know what is going on. They don't. You know, a few years ago, there was a protest called the NSAS protest. Youths were massacred, and to today, nobody knows who gave that order. When that incident happened, Nigerians were like, United Nations will not let this happen. The big countries of the world that promote human rights will not let this happen. At the end of the day, nothing happened. Now, a few months ago, when it was alleged that the presidential election was rigged, people were also like, United Nations won't let this happen. The big countries of the world who promote human rights will not let this happen. In fact, one of our own, Ngozi Chimamanda Adichie, wrote a letter to the United States of America why they shouldn't congratulate Bola Ahmed Tinubu. At the end of the day, nothing happened. They congratulated him. And people are also disappointed. And I shook my head because they don't know what is going on. Listen, let me tell you the truth. No international organization is coming to your aid. No big countries of the world is coming to your aid to save you. The only time an international community or a big country of the world can come to your country and remove your president is when your president is a threat to them, not when your president is a threat to you. Nobody cares about you. You have to know this, Africa. Nobody cares about you. The only time an international organization can come into your country to remove your president is when your president is a threat to them, not when your president is a threat to you. Alright? Gaddafi was a threat to them because he wanted to build something for Africa. He was a threat to them. Okay? And that's why they removed him. So they had to convince his people that he was a threat to them, whereas he was actually a threat to them. The same thing with Saddam Hussein. They had to convince anyone that he was building an atomic bomb. I don't know. And then he was taken out. So the only time an international organization is coming to your aid to save you is when your leader is a threat to them, not when it's a threat to you. Because you have to understand that word, sovereignty. Sovereignty. You have to understand what that word means. The right to govern your territorial integrity. You have to know what it means. So you are technically on your own. You should have known this by now. But it's because history was taken away from your schools, from your academic curriculum. You don't read history, because if you do, you would have known before now that between 1967 to 1970, during the civil war in Nigeria, okay, there was a boy from New York City, 20 years old. Okay, he was a Colombian student. He set himself ablaze in front of United Nations headquarters because he felt like innocent people were being killed in the Biafran land and no one was doing anything about it. He had a placard that was written, "You must stop the genocide now. Save 9 million Biafrans." That was what he was having in his placard, but he felt like no one was listening. He had to set himself ablaze to show how bitter he was that nothing was being done. He was a white man from New York City, a Colombian student of 20 years old. Then, still, no one listened to him. What happened? Nothing happened. Why do you now think that a black man like you will scream and they will come to your aid? No civilization is coming to save you. You have to know this. Let me give you a historical perspective of the United Nations so that you will know what you are facing. Listen, United Nations, before United Nations, there was an organization called the League of Nations. The League of Nations was formed in 1919. The League of Nations was formed after the First World War between 1914 to 1918. The world, the big countries of the world, felt like if there was an organization, that united the world, maybe, just maybe, there wouldn't be an outbreak of the First World War. So they created League of Nations in 1919. But it failed because the Second World War broke up. It broke out. And it was these people who were members of the League of Nations that fought themselves. The war was between the Axis and the Allied powers. They are the ones that fought the Second World War. Who were the members in this League of Nations? Japan was there, Germany was there, Italy was there, France was there, America was there. Okay? The Soviet Union big boy, Russia was there, Britain was there. So after the Second World War, they created another organization on the 24th day of October 1945 in San Francisco. 50 member nations formed that charter. Alright? Nigeria became a 99th member of the United Nations upon regaining our independence in 1960 from Britain. Okay? Now, because it is he who won that dictated the rules, history is written by the conquerors. So, the people that won the war became the permanent members, the security permanent members of the United Nations. Okay? United States of America, France, obviously Britain, the Soviet Union big boy, Russia, and now China has to be involved because she has an economic power. So 5 permanent security members of the United Nations. These 5 permanent members cannot be changed for anything. So the people that lost the war, technically they lost the war. Let's face it, Japan lost the war, Germany lost the war, Italy lost the war. So they are no longer permanent members of the United Nations. Alright, so it is interest. It is our interest. No one is coming to save you, Africa. No one is coming to save you. You have to stand up for yourself like your ancestors did. I'm sorry to say it, but it is the truth. You have to embrace yourself. You just have to do it. That's the truth, man. So it is all political. The world is political. Everyone respects everyone's sovereignty. Only when that person in the other geographical location is a threat to them. Because nobody cares about you. That is why it is said, black man, you are on your own. Wake up, Mother Africa. Wake up. Alright? Wake up. It is high time you stop waiting on international communities to come and save you. Nobody's coming to save you. People are busy. It's interest. It is political.
Well said, brother. So we have to take back our country by our own self. Since nobody is coming to help us and coming to help any African country, it's well. But the only way to work is when people speak with one voice, when youth speak with one voice. And we've tried it this period. It nearly worked, but along the line, why didn't it work? Along the line, the same people benefiting from the system, the same people that don't want food to be taken from them, turn the whole thing around. People that were speaking with one voice suddenly started speaking with different voices, called tribalism. Tribalism came and scattered everything. It's well, international communities, what's their problem? Your pain is their gain. Yes, that's what it means. Your pain is their gain. As they pain us, it dey sweet them. That's the explanation. If here is not good, there will be good. Because if here is not favoring us, we don't want to stay. We all carry our bag. Good brains will all carry their bag and run to them. When we go to them, we develop there. They keep getting more richer, and their country getting more bigger than our own. While our own keep going down. It's not their business. So everything revolves around us until we speak with one voice. E no go happen o.